The Chicago Bears haven't looked good this season, sitting at 3-8. Both their offense and defense looks really bad right now, and with some tough games coming up. But why are the Bears so bad? When you look at them, they might get a pass because they have been out with their starting QB Justin Fields for a few weeks. But that might not actually be an excuse because they won 2 games without him, while Fields has won only 1 game when healthy this season. However, when you watch the game, the offense does look better with him out there, but he just isn't enough to win games. The only good player on this offense is wide receiver DJ Moore. Moore is having himself a career year and already has more receiving yards in 2023 through 11 games than he did all of last year with the Panthers. He's also 1 touchdown away from tying his total from last season. He could easily pass his career best in every stat by the end of the season. Sometimes it feels like Moore is carrying this whole offense on his shoulder. But D'Onta Foreman has also been good for the Bears as he runs as tough as any running back in the league. A couple of other players who are supposed to be good are receiver Darnell Mooney and guard Cody Whitehair, but they both haven't done much. Mooney has career lows in all of his receiving stats when he was expected to be even better, with Moore taking the attention on the defense. Cody Whitehair is also having the worst year of his career. His PFF grade is around 45, which is horrible for a lineman. His career low before this was a 64, which is still decent and above average for a lineman. The Bears are in the middle of the pack in terms of total yards per game, but that's because of their run game. They are bottom 10 in passing yards per game and top 5 in rushing yards per game, so they balance out. But in points scored, they're below average. On defense, there aren't really any great players. They traded for edge rusher Montez Sweat from the Commanders, but he isn't enough. He went from having another good edge rusher around him to be the only good edge rusher on the team, which it means he's getting double teamed more often. They also have a good linebacker duo in Tremaine Edmonds and TJ Edwards, and they're both great run stoppers, but they're not good at stopping the pass. Safety Addy Jackson used to be great at one point, but he's been injured each of the last 3 seasons. Yannick Ngakoue was supposed to help with the pass rush, but hasn't been that good with just 3 sacks all season. So the point is, Montez Sweat and the 2 linebackers are the only great players on this defense. The defense is pretty much the same as the offense. They are second in rushing yards allowed per game, behind only the Eagles. The bad part is they are in the bottom 10 in points allowed, but the Bears haven't had a reliable QB for a while. The last time the Bears had at least an average QB was Jay Cutler. That's not good when he's the best you've had. Justin Fields seems like he has the talent at times with his flashy plays, but he has to prove he can actually win games. The same goes for head coach Matt Eberflus. The Bears haven't had a good coach since Lovie Smith, who took them to the Super Bowl, and it doesn't seem like Eberflus is going to do any better. If Fields and Eberflus don't win more games over the rest of the season, they both might be gone and the Bears will have to reload for next season.
Bitch, we some stars, pull up in foreign cars.